All right, it's a super nice day out today and there's really not too much going on. So instead of wasting the day, I'm gonna take advantage of it and use this time to wash all of my ropes. As you've seen, these ropes have been getting out with us all summer long. Probably have 30 plus days on them and they are filthy. So let me show you what we'll be using today. All right, here's the actual cleaner. Rope cleaner. Non-aggressive detergent. Pretty simple instructions. And I have this tool here as well. It's a little spiral with brushes that we're gonna run the rope through. I also have 2 buckets here, brand new, fresh and clean. The plan is to coil all the ropes into a pile here, run them through some clean water, which is gonna get nasty really quick. Use my rope brush in between here into a new batch of water onto something. I'm gonna find something. There we go, tabletop. Water onto my table here. And I'm gonna do that one time without using this special soap, just a straight water rinse to get a lot of that outside dirt off. And then I'm gonna introduce the soap and do a whole fresh clean round with the soap. And then I have a rope hanging above me here. I'm gonna let it all hang out to dry today. And I think this is gonna take a while. There's a lot of rope there. All right, let's get started. Let's get some water in these buckets. All right, almost at the end. All right, so after just a minute or two of shaking, you can clearly see that the water is a lot dirtier. A lot of stuff is coming off of this rope. And I haven't even used the soap or brushed it yet. All right, so here's a close-up of the brush I'm gonna be using. It's just a metal spring, basically, with nice rough brush edges all around the middle. And it's made by this same company here. And is actually featured in the directions. All right, so this part is literally just as easy as putting the rope through the coil here. Oh, not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. All right, through, and then pulling the rope through. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this underwater. Whew, there's the halfway mark. Oh my God, I'm gonna be pumped after this. And we are at the other end. There's a lot of resistance to this little thing. You can actually feel that it's doing something. And by the look of the water, it's actually dirtier than the water that I sloshed the rope around in. Let's take a look. So here we have the water that I sloshed it around in. And here, oh my goodness, we have the water that I ran it through the brush. So you can see that that brush is doing a lot of work. Now I'm gonna get this out of the dirty water onto my clean table. Repeat that same process with clean water 3 more times. And then we're gonna do that again, that whole process again with the soap in the water. Whew. All right, back to fresh buckets. Let's do it all again. All right, so I just finished the first static rope and it wasn't nearly as dirty as a dynamic rope, but still quite a difference in the water. 2 more to go. All right, there you have it. All 4 ropes. The last of the dirty water. Time to do the soap. Ooh. All right, so now we are on to the next step here. I'm gonna put a lot more water than I just had into this bucket. We're gonna dilute it 10% with this rope cleaner I have here. And instead of dumping the water after every rinse here, I'm gonna run all the ropes through the 1 bucket. And just like last time, they're gonna all go through the rope brush into a fresh bucket onto the table. All right, I'm gonna start with these 2 red ropes in the middle first because they're the cleanest. And I wanna keep this water as clean as I can for as long as I can. This is almost filled up and we're all set up, ready to go. Add a little fresh soap because I know these next ropes are nasty. All right, there you have it. All 4 ropes are up on the line drying. Here's the outcome of our clean rinse water after the soap. Pretty dirty. And you can't see this through the top, but this is like, whew, that's nasty. That is a lot of dirt. All right, this is looking awesome. Just finished all 4 ropes and hung them all up on my slack line to dry. One thing that you need to know, when you're hanging up a rope to dry, you don't want to have it in direct sunlight. You want to have it in the shade. And also you want to let it dry naturally. You don't want to use any sort of external heat source trying to dry it faster. Just let it, put it in a breezy area and just let it rest. And one other thing that you can do to avoid doing all this work is keeping your rope clean. I bought a new rope recently and I've been doing my absolute best to keep it out of the dirt, keep it off the ground. I always keep it on a nice rope tarp, and the second I'm done using it, it gets coiled up and put in my backpack. So, just a couple little tips. Whew, that is a lot of rope. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video helped you out a little bit. You saw the products I used and you saw the little procedure that I went through. And I guess this isn't really a how to wash your rope video. This is a how I wash my rope video. And I'm sure there's better practices out there. There might be better ways, you know. I just followed the directions on the back of the bottle and did my best. Peace.